rings. Fourth dimension or something like that. Yeah, they're doing construction back there, so it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, frequencies, of course, they're not too exciting. Oh, same old. At least, we got no bugs here, as far as I know. I realize I had like a pink house. I guess there are some bugs. I'm picking up on some. It's a pink house over there. I think I can see it somewhere. I don't know, it's over there, so I can't really see it. I'll see that very often. Of course, out here in the beach areas, I guess you do. Oh yeah, this is partially parked. I don't remember that. So, yeah. Yeah, there's an Arcturian energy, of course. Of course, there's all different beings, of course. Yeah, it feels like there's a shift that's necessary for some kind of awakening, you can say. Hasn't really showed anything. Of course, I mean, I've had some life changes, but nothing to get excited about, though. But yeah, I think certain timelines are going to come in, and I guess you never know, I guess, right? It's patience. Everything's patience, and we don't always know what we're being patient for. Of course, we're not really connected to this reality. Not really. Making the best of it. But there is, I feel like there's many energy shifts for some kind of change, but it's not saying what it is exactly. Yeah, October, I don't know if we call it October surprise, but it just has to do with the seasons. Fall frequencies, something to do about just, I don't know, something there about, of course, yeah, all these different timelines, you have to accommodate for a lot of people. You can't just do whatever they feel like. Of course, that's on the higher level, higher dimensional level, 6th, 7th, 8th dimension, and so on. Oh yeah, it does come to mind about, those that remember Atlantis and things like that, and I don't know, some of it's Atlantean propaganda. They get on Gaia TV and they put up whatever. I mean, the world doesn't change. Everything's still the same. They might get more attention, or you get their 15 minutes of fame or whatever it is. But yeah, just everybody has a story, I guess. Or not everybody, but quite a few of them do. And it's part of the system of control. I think just to add more confusion. It doesn't mean that some of these individuals aren't remembering stuff, but we're in the now, and the idea is to shift our reality to something a little bit more, meaningful. If that means anything. A little bit more to the frequent. You're shifting your energy field, right, to a more higher energy field or energy level, whatever you call it. Is that the idea is to not concentrate too much on the past, of course, unless you're doing a clearing, but they really focus on, where you're heading. Pink house back there. You can see it. That's a pink house. Of course, it is Florida. Just don't see that very often. I'm not seeing it. So, but yeah, the idea is to shift one's consciousness. And then you see all these drama channel, even the spiritual channels are pulled into drama. They haven't quite healed the chaos within themselves. And the idea is to get to a level of, maturity, spiritual maturity, where you can handle light and dark and balance both and accept, I don't know if you call it accept it, but either way, just balance it within your energy field. So whatever happens, you're not, not attacking anyone because of your insecurity and things like that, anxieties. makes any sense. You'd be surprised how many can't handle anything. It's a large amount of that can't. Of course, most of society doesn't even give a shit about it, just, which is understood. Ignorance is bliss. But connecting more to the alien reality. Of course, the alien frequencies are just the higher dimensions in general. Of course, not going to show themselves completely. Of course, you can bring into your energy field and your physical to a certain level. It's just you are where you're needed. Your location, everything, it's all pre-planned. Of course, the human wants this and that. You want to change things. You want this. You're complaining about it's cold, it's hot, it's this and that. We're not always, thankful for the environment that we're in and so on. So yeah, I'm feeling some of the bugs. You can do a clearing of the bugs, but that doesn't mean the bugs are going to listen. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of it. It should be alright. Not that bad. It's buggy out here. But yeah, it's just less judgment, of course, and just allowing one to trust spirit and just it's like you're on a river going down the path, or you're climbing I guess you can say climbing a rope, or whatever, walking a line, whatever you want to call it. And of course, some that obviously, because we could pick up on all kinds of stuff that we don't necessarily have to share with the world. Pick up my family's energy, their narcissistic, controlling NPC-ness. As they put you through the ringer. You have to have your report. I'm not an NPC, so I got nothing to report. So I got nothing. I can't talk about this stuff. So anyway. But this, October, I got March's energy also. I thought it couldn't help us much right now. A lot of the UFO sightings are going on currently. Or some of them at least. Copenhagen was shut down. I'm gonna call that a psyop. Maybe on a secret government. It's more, something. Well, maybe there was a psyop. Either way, normally a UFO energy would not shut sun down like that. So, it's some kind of disclosure. Europe makes sense because it's less guarded. Because like New York City is an NPC zone. Yeah, it's funny. Got like a free zone. Well, it's funny how it's so Brave New World over there. Yeah, not everybody, but a good amount of New York is. Talk about just the hub of mind control. Los Angeles has a lot of it too, but then again, California has a lot of spiritual. But it's funny how they have a lot of. Because of the weather, it attracts a lot of spiritual people, so it's kind of interesting. I think I just walked into a bed of bugs. Feel them around a little bit. I do a clearing, see how well that does. But where things are going, of course, it's never going to be completely clear. You channel the aliens, of course, they're not going to tell you they're not going to tell you anything. Right now, they see, you can tap into their energies. They can tell you, what's going on. Of course, the timelines shift and everything, so. And then they have these like astral spies that are here. I've been picking up on them too. Funny how when other people tap into my energy, I can pick up on it. Just putting it out there. So those that think they're being smart about it, think again. It's kind of gross actually. It doesn't happen very often. It's one thing people are talking about, you pick up on it sometimes, like with family. But you have these like trolls, internet energy trolls that are, spying on people energetically for what either I got a vendetta or something against you. I don't know, whatever. They think they know everything or being mind controlled. Whatever it is. Yeah, you're the bad guy. Either way it can happen. So you can pick up on it. Especially when they have a dislike for you because, behind the scenes shenanigans. Oh, there's that pink house. Down here, I just don't think I really noticed it. Noticing the bugs, that's for sure. Jeez. I think some of these places are still fixing themselves up after the hurricane. Well, it's been a while now. Of course, these guys are some of these are probably Airbnbs and stuff, but it took a while for a refurbishment after that. So, at least we're not having any hurricane energies here, at least. Jeez. Of course, the year isn't over yet. I think we have like until November. So far, so good. Yeah, I think we've been through enough. So, with the coming timelines and everything, it just feels like we're going into some kind of alien alert. Yeah, something like New York cannot. Yeah, I don't feel like they can have a UFO. I mean, they might have ships and stuff, but not known, publicly, big time. I don't think so. It's too controlled. It's running the main timeline. People are asleep. Of course, they're awake, sort of, but still asleep. And materialism and all that, Illuminati energies and so on, Archon, programming and so on. Jeez, I think your family's a pain in the ass here. I think like a New York family. God. Fun, right? But yeah, a lot of things are breaking down here. Companies are breaking down. A lot of things are not what they used to be. Of course, the AI stuff's coming in, but that just means it's operating this world it's like a skeleton crew at some point. Not yet, because less people need to be here. Yeah, it's odd. It's breaking down, but it's not break. Yeah, it's a slow breakdown. Jesus, it's slow. And it's all you can do is just you gotta clear out all the human stuff, all the human needs, that's not easy to do, but all the human insecurities and all that, boy, is that just not easy. Jeez. Especially when you're bombarded, that's why you stay away from family, at least those that are programmed. You just clear out all the human crap, basically, and just trust your intuition, which is not as easy as it sounds, especially when all these spiritual groups have been so hijacked because they have agendas, but they gotta keep confusion going, right? Gotta tell that story. The story of, keep you locked in and lost. Of course, the story can either lock you up or unlock you. So there is a yin and yang to it. That's even the right way of wording it. So you can't be free of it. Like, have fairy tales and things like that. Sometimes they give you little hints, of what's happening here. So, well, it feels like we are in disclosure mode more than we have been before, but still light disclosure. Because even I'm adding a little bit more to my channel than I did before, and I'm doing the more alien stuff. Even the AI is just a goof. It's just enough to. It's not trying even to be artistic. It's just there to, wake people up, if at all. Just whatever. Just put it out there. See who cares? What it do, it's got to do. And add some humor to it. Oh yeah, I was working on a disclosure video. I was going to do more seriousness about re-engineered ships and all that, but stuff people already know about. And it just got kind of like, I just added some funny comedy to it. I just add some gags to it, so I don't make it so, serious. See, part of it's serious and then it gets kind of stupid. Because it was supposed to be a kind of more of a grounded, and it kind of is, but it's supposed to be also kind of a, lighthearted at the same time, if that even exists. Whatever. capable of that. But sometimes it's good to trigger people too. You know, you never know. Just go with it. But we are part of more of a disclosure energy than we have been before. But like I said, it doesn't mean that we're. What the hell does that mean? More waiting. More of the same, at least right now. But it's happening behind the scenes, of course, and dismantling of reality is happening. The political engine, yeah, that's like the Kimmel thing. Is it on and is it off? That's the trigger. It's a trigger for those sitting in their couch or whatever it is, and be part of the narrative. Oh, God, whatever. So you're getting it out of their system. There's just so much they have to get out of their system, though. It's like it's like somebody pull chaos into their reality, but they clear out some of it, then they pull in some more. There's no end to it. And this, and this world wants to say how it's so complicated, and it's complicated. It's a pain in the ass planet, basically, because the society just, it goes in a circle. It doesn't want to break free. It wants to live in fear. It has all the anxieties and just sort of just sits in mud and that's about it. Just kind of alive, but not alive. It's like half alive. It's like it's hard to really be alive here unless you're going to be an NPC. And even there's not much of a life there. It's like you're alive, but you have to do what we want you to do. You can't go outside that. You can't do this alien stuff. You can't do the spiritual energies. Of course you can to some level, I guess, but even that has some NPC stuff to it. Jesus, just keep unlocking one door after the other. We're all here for a reason. We all have our little piece here. It's very discouraging, that's for sure. Well, especially when reality keeps pushing back against you all the time. It's like, like I said, what's the point of even bothering with this place? What's the point? It's like, you know what? You guys can have that. I'll go someplace else. Whatever that is. That's not how it works. Apparently, you're still needed here, so might as well make it work. And that's the other thing, is making it work. Especially like the family energies. It's so NPC, so programmed, judgmental, parasitic. She's not all families, but mine in particular, that's for damn sure. Holy shit. Just, thanking God and all that, but it's all under the NPC umbrella. Materialistic, just gross. Just like, some of them are well off and they're just not doing anything. Looking like shit. Like some gross, whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna get into that. So, I guess I'll tap into, the Plieadians. Expect something out of it. Probably a general message, because not much they can really say overall. So, alright, do a Plieadian energy and alright, here we go. Brings you the Plieadians. It's patience. Of course, yes, not everything can be brought up into your reality. Of course not. But you are learning more of fourth-dimensional realities. Many of you brought that into your physical third dimension. It is just not showing itself completely. It is it's kind of like sailing. It's like you're just trusted. You're used to a boat on water, but your energy field is kind of like floating on this frequency. If it is a heavy, tormented world, and it's one that is, it's had its fun and its, however you want to, I guess debaucheries, however you want to call it. And now it's been released from its contracts. It is slowly allowed to be free. But it doesn't work all in one day. So many of you are here to unlock humans from their inner, vortex of low frequency or just mind control. And wherever just put your energy out there for those that want to be mentally free. Of course, it's still gonna have their difficulties. Of course, that's just the way it is. And some of you, want to feel more free here, like you're floating, free, at a higher density. But obviously, you can feel the insecurities here that are echoing constantly. You need to be like this. You need to look like that. You need to smell this way. You need this and that. It's not just the Archon, it's just the humans here. They brought all these insecurities and just gave a lot for the Archons to play with. Of course, the Archons made it themselves. They put makeup on themselves too, and they put dresses on, clothes on, whatever it is to keep this going because they find it fascinating. And you are disconnecting from it, finding yourself in all of this. Easier said than done, of course, but it can be done. That's why you're here. You're challenging yourself, yes, but also here to bring an enlightenment to others, not just about your own path. You are here to share your knowledge, whatever it might be, and just unlocking one's soul from third dimensional programming. Yes, allowing your soul to sing, you consider just be more normal to what your version of normal is. And normally that is without the insecurities, feeling more free. And you have that astrally to some level. But yes, this is where the war is, yes. It's like you're a key here to unlock this reality, like a combination key. It's unlocking a very complicated lock. And each day there is movement there. You just don't always see it. So, blessings.